Hi, I'm Scott Miller from Chicago, Illinois.
And I'm Daryl Chow, originally born from Singapore, but now living in Western Australia on the other side of the planet from Scott.
And the two of us have been working together for well over a decade now, and doing so on a particular topic.
And that topic is really about deliberate practice in psychotherapy. And we've been hatching a plot for far too long now, and we're hoping that where this leads us is to what we're going to share with you about this deliberate practice web-based workshop that Scott's going to talk to you a little bit about this.
If you have been reading, if you've been following your Facebook feed, if you've been subscribing to one of the professional magazines, you're likely hearing about deliberate practice. Daryl and I, together with Mark Hubble, have just released a new book from the American Psychological Association called Better Results. And researchers are talking about deliberate practice as a way to improve your therapeutic effectiveness. Now, lots and lots of information coming out, but here is the key. The key is, in order for deliberate practice to help you improve your therapeutic results, it needs to be individualized. In other words, you have to work on what you need to work on. What you don't need are access to generic videos, rehearsing techniques from a particular model. You need training that identifies both your strengths and weaknesses and helps you develop exercises to build those weaker clinical muscles.
So that's exactly what this web-based workshop is going to be about. It's going to be less about a default generic way of doing it, but more specific. So we're going to provide you not with formulas to sort this out, but a form. So first and foremost, we need to figure out where you are at before where you need to go. Second, we then need to figure out your growth edge, because each and every one of our growth edge is going to be different depending on where you're at. And then finally, Scott and I, we're going to help you to design a deliberate practice learning system so that it will sustain you for the long haul, not just a quick fire kind of inspiration, something to help you sustain the process of engaging in deliberate practice to achieve better results for your clients.
So, Daryl and I put our heads together, and we've developed a self-directed classroom, one that goes at your pace. You can go as fast or as slow as you would like. And more importantly, if you join us, you'll get lifetime access to the course. You can watch the videos over and over again. You can go back for tips because, let's face it, who can digest everything they hear, even from a short video?
That's right. So every Mondays and Fridays, once we kick off, you get one bite-sized practical idea about deliberate practice to help you in this endeavor. And then you will continually connect the dots from all that Scott and I will be saying. In other words, this is not a poor substitute for face-to-face training. Neither is it meant to be like a webinar where you digest a whole bunch of information. It's specifically designed with the best of what we know from the learning sciences to help you weave this into your daily life.
If you've bought the book and you're reading it, this can support your efforts. If you've attended the Deliberate Practice Intensive, that 2-day event that Daryl and I have held for the last 5 or 6 years in Chicago, Illinois, this will help augment your attempts to practice in a deliberate fashion and sustain that practice until you achieve the results you're looking for.
So check us out on the landing page that you would see. If not, go to betterresultsbook.com/workshop and you get to see all the other information about this workshop. If you have doubts, drop us an email. We would like to answer your queries if any before we begin. And of course, like any other products these days, you get to try it out. And if it doesn't suit you, no questions asked. So will you join us? Scott Miller and I will be right here to go on this voyage together.
I wish I was no one. I made you hurt.